jungle.
Breaking: Congress moves to throw Obama's spy in prison for what he did to Trump. The liberal narrative that President Trump and his campaign staff colluded with Russian hackers continues to fall apart. Special counsel Mueller's investigation has been revealed to be the leftist hack job that it is, with a team of investigators who all supported Hillary Clinton and have been shown to outwardly display bias in their investigation of President Trump. Additionally, the American public found out months ago it was Hillary Clinton and her cronies who were responsible for the now-proven fake Russian Trump dossier compiled by a former British intelligence agent, Christopher Steele, while he was working at the behest of the opposition research firm Fusion GPS. Now it seems the inquiry into this fake dossier has taken another step, with Senate Judiciary Committee Chairman Chuck Grassley, Republican Iowa, and Senator Lindsey Graham, Republican South Carolina, referring the author of the dossier, Christopher Steele, to be investigated by the FBI. The request for the investigation was made at the beginning of the month in a letter addressed to Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein and the Director of the FBI Christopher Wray. Republicans in Congress are determined to once and for all shut down Special Counsel Robert Mueller's investigation and have the inquiry turn toward the Democrats who actually conspired with the Russians and other foreign agents. Speaking on his referral for investigation, Senator Chuck Grassley said, "I don't take lightly making a referral for criminal investigation. But, as I would with any credible evidence of a crime unearthed in the course of our investigations, I feel obliged to pass that information along to the Justice Department for appropriate review." The letter which Senators Grassley and Graham sent to the FBI and the DOJ referenced possible violations of a particular part of the criminal code relevant to a person hiding facts and making false statements. The Senate Judiciary Committee stated via Twitter that their investigators found significant inconsistencies in statements provided to authorities. Senator Lindsey Graham has also requested that a special counsel is appointed to look into Mr. Steele's actions, saying, how Mr. Steele conducted himself in distributing information contained in the dossier and how many stop signs the DOJ ignored in its use of the dossier. The Senate Judiciary Committee has been looking into Fusion GPS and former British intelligence agent, Christopher Steele, for months. Back in August of last year, the head of Fusion GPS, Glenn Simpson, had a 10-hour meeting with congressional investigators, and Simpson's lawyer claimed that many issues of contention were resolved. However, with this most recent development, it seems there are many issues which have yet to be resolved surrounding the fake dossier which Fusion GPS produced. Adding to the drama between the Senate Judiciary Committee and Fusion GPS, Glenn Simpson and GPS co-founder Peter Frisch attacked congressional Republicans for refusing to publicly release testimony, while only leaking small details to conservative-friendly news sources. The New York Times originally broke the story that Senators Grassley and Graham referred Mr. Steele to the FBI for criminal investigation and that the referral is likely the result of Mr. Steele possibly lying to the FBI about his communications with reporters concerning the public disclosure of the dossier. Fusion GPS's involvement with the Democrats in the coordinated attack against President Trump is undeniable. Going back, it was Russian lawyer Natalia Veselnitskaya who had a meeting with Donald Trump Jr. and has now been shown to be connected to Democrats in Washington, D.C., via Fusion GPS. It has also been proven the money used to pay Fusion GPS came from Hillary Clinton and Democratic sources. In light of these recent developments concerning Mr. Steele's untruthfulness with federal investigators, he could wind up turning on the very people who were signing his paycheck. If that were to happen and he makes a deal with the FBI, the founders of Fusion GPS, as well as the Hillary Clinton, will face some tough questions. Meanwhile, Hillary is facing multiple investigations, one of which is surrounding the Uranium One deal where the Obama administration approved the sale of 20% of America's uranium deposits to the Russians. The louder the Democrats yell it was President Trump colluding with the Russians, the evidence would suggest that it was the Democrats and Hillary Clinton who had a previous relationship with the Russians and something caused this relationship to sour. What exactly the cause is anyone's guess, and the FBI is now trying to get to the bottom of it.